Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Antigua Shipyard and this series between Team Ace's Nerchio. Once again, he is in the blue trunks and he is playing Zerg to the south of this map versus his opponent. It is the one and only HasuObs who... What are you doing, Hasu? Why are you scouting so early?
Wow, I don't think that's a scout, my friend. Looks like he's going to be throwing down, of course, a pylon immediately. And that looks like it's going to be straight for a proxy gateway attack. Haven't seen this in a very long time, and well, he now needs to start thinking about throwing down that pylon, and he's walking away. And actually, I haven't actually played against this in a very, very long time here, and I wonder what he's trying to do, and what, is it something that he's played against Nerchio, that maybe Nerchio's gone back to hatchery first here, or what this is, I don't know.
Well, it is metagame nonsense coming in here from HasuObs, from the team Mouse Sports, who is in the yellow, which I didn't get time to say, in the north of Antigua. This is some grim stuff here if Nerchio doesn't do the right thing, and I mean, he's moving an Overlord in this direction.
The Overlord's going to see it, so yeah. I don't even know how this is going to work. He's going to have to be so careful. Of course, drones are very bad at picking off pylons. The drone scout doesn't see it at all. But the Overlord eventually will here, and he even sees the probe come from a weird direction and throws down a 14 spawning pool here. So it's not very late though. 15 spawning pool is pretty normal. 14 is of course a little bit safer. But now the Overlord is going to see it, and Nerchio is like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, how do you rate it? Theory craft this out for me, bearing in mind the timings. Who wins this engagement?
I don't know. By looking at it, I think Nerchio's going to be fine. He's already built an Overlord. He's saving lava to go straight into Lings and Queens. He can surround the first Zealot if it goes straight in there. So they're going to have to wait for 2x2. He can also, at the same time, as soon as he takes a small advantage, easily just sends Lings and goes kill, HasuObs' economy. So the income's actually quite significantly higher. 15 versus 8 here, and we do see the first Lings coming out. These Lings will not be enough to kill the Zealot as soon as it comes in, so he's going to have to use drones as well. But the longer this goes on, the worse it gets for the German player.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Spine Crawler also coming down at the back here. Nice little positioning of it. And even a second Spine Crawler. And here come the Lings. And it's good positioning for this Zealot to begin with, because it's going to be difficult to flank. However, he is able to catch the other one more to the point and bring that one down nice and quickly. The probe gets caught out as well, and I just don't see this working.
Yeah, this is already over, man. This is not working at all. The Spine Crawler finishes, and the Queen, yeah, this is not going to work anymore. The second Zealot goes down, and Nerchio picks up he will pick up the first win eventually. He even throws in gas now, realizing that, well, this was kind of silly, this game. And HasuObs, I wonder why he's, trying to do this against Nerchio. He's more than capable to play a long style of game, but the second Queen coming down, second Spine Crawler as well. There's absolutely no way that HasuObs can win this game now. He's just going to try and build a bunch of Zealots and not really go in at 2 or 3, but go in at 7 or something along those lines and just try to kill Nerchio. Because, of course, Zealots is still good against Lings, but this is still very stupid and very awkward here for HasuObs. Yeah,
it is. He's got a pylon coming up right now just to deal with that pylon block that he's got. But no, HasuObs he just can't get in there. It's not going to happen. He's got 5 Zealots. He can charge at it. Wow, a Roach Warren even coming to wall this off here. This is impenetrable. 2 Queens, 2 Spines, plenty of Lings. Absolutely not. I don't see this working out here for HasuObs at all.
Yeah, I mean, the Roach Warren now, it's basically a bomb now for HasuObs. As long as he goes in before the Roach Warren, yeah, maybe he could do damage, but look at the arc and the defense that Nerchio set up, and as soon as that Roach Warren finishes, he's going to be saving money, as we can see. He's even building the next Overlord just to be like, alright, here come the Roaches, and this is going to be pretty difficult, I feel.
Yeah, he's going to go for it once again. There's going to be 7 Zealots in this engagement now, but, well, the Roach Warren is up, and once the Roaches come out, as I say, they will shut those Zealots down pretty damn hard, and Nerchio actually just runs by it directly and is looking to come in from the back here. The Zealots make their way in, but that was a nice little maneuver by Nerchio because he gets the double Queen block off there to prevent the Zealots from getting into the mineral line, and now the Lings once again try to maybe pick off reinforcements, but, well, there's Roaches. They're about to pop out. What the hell do you do here? He's going to charge right in at this, and it's absolutely not going to work. 2 Spine Crawlers, and absolutely not. Just Well, that was a weird start to this series, honestly, from HasuObs. I'm not entirely sure what he's planning on doing. As he said, I mean, he's fought against him so many times. Maybe he's thinking that there's a place that he can exploit his opponent, but apparently not.
Yeah, that's just a little bit silly there. I have no idea why he's trying to do this. He's, currently 0-1 in the group. If he throws this game away, that's it. He's basically done. You can't really recover from this position. I mean, you can, but the percentage of that happening is so incredibly low. And he needs to just be like, why did I do that? Why did I even try that against Nerchio? Well, let's just play a normal game here. Antigua Shipyard, you can definitely play a normal game there. The next map is going to be on Daybreak, so let's hope that he doesn't do anything funky, just goes straight into a normal game again.
Alright, well, we'll find out after this break, folks. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this series between Mousesports HasuObs, or HasuObs, or what, I don't even know at this stage. I have no idea. He is in the yellow trunks and he is playing Protoss to the southwest. What is it with these Germans and their difficult to pronounce names? I've got to say, we've got Zocker, I think is the correct name of pronouncing Soke or Sok. I don't even know. It's confusing. Damn Germans. Well, he's against his opponent, Nerchio, right here in the blue trunks, playing the one and only Zerg to the northeast.
What is he doing again? It's another 8 pylon down. So he's just looking to get another early gateway down, and of course it's going to be inside his main base. And is he really going to walk zealots all the way across the map? He's not obviously looking to go forge expand here. There's the 8 gateway. I mean, I don't even know what HasuObs is trying to do. Like on Daybreak, this is like the biggest distance between bases. Maybe he can use stalkers, maybe because they're a little bit faster, but that means that I don't even understand. This is once again basically all in from HasuObs here. 2 games in a row. Nerchio probably after game number 1, is going to send out a drone scout to be like, all right, man, I'm just going to make sure, I know what the hell's going on. And upon seeing this, he's going to be like, what are you doing? And this again, I mean, it should be warded off quite easily.
Gas coming down really early here. I'm going to speculate on one point because I know what's being said in the thread. I don't even have to see the thread. I know what's being said. And honestly, it's a fairly valid point here that HasuObs could be throwing these games, man. He could be throwing them to Nerchio, knowing that Nerchio's the one that's got the real shot of going through here. It seems ridiculous, but it's a possibility. I can't think of any other better reason for what he's doing.
Well, then that brings up the whole debate with Naniwat once again. Where can you draw the line of throwing a game? Is it going to be like a 6-pull? Is it going to be a 4-gate? Is it going to send in your probes at the start? What is it? Or because right now what it looks like is just double gateway, stalker, 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 stalker. The gas has gone down as well for Nerchio, who went for 14 spool and pull again, sees exactly what's happening, and is simply just going to get speed, get units, and kill this. And I have no idea what HasuObs is doing. And if he is throwing games away, then this is absolutely disgusting play from HasuObs and actually could really hurt his career here. Because people are just going to look down on this. So I have no idea what he's actually trying to do here. But one thing's for sure is he's not going to be able to pick up this game. This is so easy for Nerchio to actually deal with. He gets speed, he gets lings, he kills HasuObs. That's it. He's not walled in. The stalkers are absolutely pointless. Even this is the biggest map as well. The walking distance is so far away, and lings can easily hold this off, as well as queens, until speed is done. So I have no idea what he's trying to do.
I'm not sure, really, and it's difficult to say because everyone knows that the group stage was done from a replay. It's got to be, you're coordinating players across 3 continents. It's difficult to do. I have to wonder when this was played, honestly. We know that it's new patch and we know that it's quite recent, but maybe he knows something that we don't. I don't know, though. It's
who's
so
he got
weird.
left to play? He's got left to play Leenock and Nestea. So, he's currently 0-1 in the group. Losing here, currently 1-0 to Nerchio. But he's like, I don't know if he's just like, all right, well, I have Leenock and Nestea left to play. I can't beat them, whatever, But that's really bad sportsmanship, which is really, really weird from HasuObs, who has always been a very manful player. And, this is not going to work. Speed is done, lings are building, and HasuObs is going to lose this game. This is just, it's even stupid to commentate on.
Yeah, it is kind of pointless. And I know you hate pointless games. You really, really do. And all you can really do at this stage is speculate. And people will be doing just that. They're going to be speculating on what's going on here. But at the end of the day, as you pointed out, there is no chance in a million years of this working. As soon as speed finishes, these Stalkers are going to be ripped to shreds. And that will be the end of that. And once again, the only thing I can think of is that he doesn't want to take away a game from the only foreign hope in this tournament.
Yeah, but dropping games like that, it's illegal in basically every official tournament. So I don't know where you draw the line. 14 more Lings coming in with double queens. It will get pushed away. Do you just send your probes at the start of the game? Do you not even play the game? Do you just GG before it starts? Or do you do something that has 0% chance of working? Where is the line to draw that from? And as you can see, the Lings coming out, and they just get shut down, and Nerchio will take the 2-0 win.
Well played indeed. Well, yeah, the pointless game debate is interesting because in a group stage like this, every game does count for at least somebody.
And maps too, Yeah. This is, it's to the point of where Koreans, even though they're not watching the broadcast, they could of course watch the games and be like, guys, this is actually unfair for us because if HasuObs had beaten Nerchio in the game, that makes it of course better for the Koreans because now Nerchio isn't 2-1 in his group. So, there's always that debate looking at both sides of the story. But again, we're not admins, man. We're just the commentators. This is something that, of course, IronSquid need to look at. But, how do you prove that HasuObs wasn't dropping the game? Because he can say, I actually used this game on ladder, and it actually did give me a win here and there. It caught my opponent off guard. Where'd you draw on the line? It's a strategy that has, almost 0% chance of working, but still has a chance of working. It's 1%. But I don't know.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call that 6-Pro brush across the map, which has 0% chance of working.
Yeah.
There was a chance of it working. It was a small chance, but as you said, I don't know what the tournament rules are in regards to throne games, even if there are tournament rules, and sadly, I just don't think that was a legit series. Not after seeing two weird, wonky strategies. I'd say, alright, you open up with something to throw your opponent. It doesn't work, fine, you play a straight-up game. But that's not what happened here. So there you go. Nerchio takes, I wouldn't even say a well-deserved win there. And obviously he beat that down. But then again, I could have beaten that down, I think. So I'm not sure really what we have to make of that. But whatever the case, it's given Nerchio a bit of a boost back up, having lost to Alive earlier today. And he's now going to be going into his final game against Nestea. And if he wins against Nestea, yeah, he's got it. He can go through the group. If he loses, he does have two series that are 2-0, and he picked up a map in the series that he lost. So his map score in a 2-2 scenario is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. So that's actually, looking good for Nerchio there, but it's a little bit unfair. It's I don't know what really to think of that, but I mean, that's either way you look at it. Whatever is declared as by admins and rules or whatever, even if it's no, this is a legit strategy, whatever, you can't call it not. It doesn't matter what the official ruling is that everybody watching this, every single fan in the world is going to be like, HasuObs, what the hell was that? Why did you do that? That's disrespectful. Even though it doesn't get classified as a ruling or whatever, everybody, we're not stupid. You can see what that was. So that's actually really bad for HasuObs in my opinion, and I think that was, very stupid of him. But, that's for you guys in the chat, you guys in the forums to argue about.
Oh,
and I
will.
think that he's going to take a lot of rap for that and lose a lot of respect as a player.
Yeah, unfortunate. But Nerchio fans, well, they can be happy a bit, I suppose. They're probably not going to be happy as the way that he got the win. It's not Nerchio's fault. I mean, Nerchio shut it down completely, and he did so in the best possible way imaginable. Well, drama. We bring you drama. It wouldn't be a tournament without a bit of drama, would it? Well, we do have one more game which will probably not be quite as disappointing as that coming up for you. Oh, this is going to be good. It's going to be Alive's final game. Is he going to be able to make his way through the tournament, or is he going to be struggling one way or the other? Because he's going to have to fight the might of Leenock. Scary stuff.
Yes, he has to win, Torobuski. He has to win this, of course. Even though he did pick up the win against Nerchio and does go to 2-1 in his group now, if he picks up this win, against Leenock, that's it.
He's through.
You know,
Yep.
you're through. So this is a very important game, and likewise for Leenock too. If he loses this game now against Alive, he's 0-2 in the group, and he might as well go out. You know, it's so hard to recover from that, especially when you have Nestea, who's sitting on 1-0, hasn't really played the rest of his games yet, and then of course we've got Nerchio at 2-1. So very important game for both sides here, FXO and Team Fnatic.
Indeed. We'll find out who is able to triumph very shortly, folks. Don't go anywhere.